8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Welcome to Shock Spartan Gaming. I'm Shock, and it's been more than a month, but we're back. At least for now. I don't know how long I will last, but for now we're back in Dragon Age Inquisition. With Carter. Yeah, I think we're gonna do okay. Let's see.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay, yeah, I have already started the live stream, by the way.
Oh, good. Now I can go back to the main page and it should show me live. Yep, live now. Wow, that loaded quick. I'm watching.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do utilize the Grey Wardens treaties. Huh, they aren't even that much anymore because
Do you have the Black Emporium or no?
yeah, I have the Black Emporium, but I haven't been there yet.
I was just curious. I was just curious if you have it. There's some actually pretty cool stuff there.
Because right now I'm sending most of my money towards Inquisition experience.
Yeah, but there's a number of free items there.
Uh-huh.
Customizing tools, if I remember correctly.
Okay, there are no special missions on the list, so let's get Liliana on Elfroot. Josephine on money making. And Colin will go. Gather some medals.
Inquisitor.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Caledon.
I don't know if it's if they say it's standard, but or Josephine or Liliana joked about my love for Elfroot.
Right.
Maybe they say that if you pick up so many Elfroot and get so many Elfroot. But yeah, I have high love for Elfroot naturally because they are the most important resource you can have. So much that I need to check. Okay, before we go to the, I believe it's called the Winter Palace. Yeah, because I'm pretty far on in the game. Okay.
What's with scalding? Fun.
Okay, time to go to the Winter Palace. I really so hate this mission, but to go on with the game I really need to do that. Between 12 to 15. Let's see my level. Now I'm curious, by the way, what is my level? I believe I'm already max level. Or just not yet, but close. I believe close. Ooh. Wait. With a bit more I can get Yeah. Okay. Let's grab us. Oh yeah. With this character, every time that I did my rounds across every across every team member, and even my advisors, there was every time one person that I skipped with this character the whole game. Solus.
Okay.
Started with a bit of, yeah, because of the pre-knowledge I have.
Are you gonna use the kid with the funny hat though?
I'm keeping him in the Inquisition, yes, but I like, with the situation, I let Varric, simply in situations like choosing between doing it Varric's way or doing it Solus's way.
Oh, always go with Varric.
Yeah, more the human way than the spirit way.
Exactly.
So yeah, Cole,
what are your mount choices right now?
at the moment, I need to check, wait a moment. Let's first, so, I'm gonna, I'm gonna keep them, for now at least. This is where we went for. I didn't spend any money, really any cash yet on even the mount. So
Yeah, just see what you have for available. Now look under the dragons.
oh yeah, I picked up also.
Yep, you have a Dracolisk and a Mountain Dracolisk. Yep, good. I like those actually. And the exotics, you may have one. Oh yeah, you've got the Avar Warnug also. The Oathbound Steed is kind of interesting. It's like an anti-paladin's horse or some shit. Looks like he's got a sword jabbed up through his head, and that's what he runs around with. That's the weapon sticking out of his forehead. It's actually a sword that's been driven up through his skull.
Okay.
Warnug. There you go. They're pretty cool, actually. So, good choice. I like the Draculisks a little better, but... Thank you, dear.
Or is level 20 the max level that you can get with the Dragon Age, with Inquisition levels?
I have no idea.
I don't mind. Let's get...
Been too long. Don't remember.
Yeah.
Inquisitor.
The reason why I'm now a bit more sure than normally, before going into Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, I believe. Is that mission called? Yeah. I can read it there.
Yeah.
Is because I just saw a quick video earlier that is fresh enough in my mind to, and that person avoided most of the useless stuff of the, yeah, most of the perfect run stuff.
Gotcha.
And because I already did with one character that I specifically built for the perfect run, I don't have to take another character for that. I was an idiot that forgot to silence his phone. Okay, just did metals. Yeah, do some. Huh? Oh, Liliana is also already. Nice. More elf roots.
Yeah, you can never have enough elf root. That's for potions.
Yep. And because I have all of my companions that I take with me on regeneration potions also, and they take also elf root, so I need a lot more. Okay. And yeah, because I'm a human noble, I will have a bit more points, because the points I will get in a moment, I will wait. I think it's better to, yeah, show what the points mean later. Yeah. So I'm over leveling the combat by much, but I don't mind.
You have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala. The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Jeremy?
No.
I said I still can't hear the dialogue in the game at all while I'm watching the live stream.
Might be attempts, but it seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted.
Yeah, I will
Better that we don't leave this to chance.
try to deal with that in a moment.
No land is safe.
Wait, let's see. Settings. I think I need to do something here in the settings, but indeed everything gets... Okay, now I should be less loud and the game should be a bit louder.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress?
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside, but it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, we'll begin.
Okay. Ready or not, time to go into hell. And yeah, this is for me one of the most hellish missions ever. Yeah. My main squad, Dorian, Cassandra and Varric. And by the way, my main goal here will be completing the mission.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
And which one was the rightful one again? I keep getting them confused.
If we keep watch, he may appear. Probably by the brandy. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala. I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Yeah, before I do that.
What? Emartia? Don't be absurd.
One of the Trevellians, I've heard.
Here, yeah, naturally everybody, the average that everybody starts is 40 with court approval. I get a +5 because I'm a noble and they like it that I'm at least not an elf. Talking about their opinion, I don't mind elves.
There must be something here.
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know. Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were
that
looking for?
You are a treasure.
turns my court
I cannot
approval
believe
to
you found
50.
it. You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds? If the Council would recognize him, it march against them.
And I believe this was the only one, because those doors I don't care about.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the Dales?
Yep, time to enter the Winter Palace.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
Yeah. Rule number 1, stay neutral. Or at least until a specific point. Okay, before we go any further, I'm gonna take a quick toilet run, so I will be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
Welcome back. I'm eating fried chicken, so.
Ah.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a vestibule.
I'd call it more of an antechamber myself.
No one asked you. Shit. I just saw 2 dwarves from the Merchants Guild go inside. If anyone asks, I'm not here.
It will take
take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A martyr? The Maker has an odd sense.
I had no idea.
Gaspar never...
Interesting. Good to know.
I can hardly believe Gaspar and Celine are in the same room.
Grand Duchess Florian must have worked a miracle to get them here.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan, son of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick. Shepherd and leash of the wayward Order of Templars, purger of the heretics from the ranks of the faithful.
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pendergast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9th...
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor.
Lord Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Haram Shiral?
I have never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauty. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health?
It's true. The Templars have returned to the faith. We can hope this is a sign of things to come.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was built by Gaspar's
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
We are not serving drinks. Bother someone else. The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuettes.
Interesting. Boring.
Boring. Okay.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the...
Just gossip. There must be something here. I had no idea.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
rest of the council, did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
Well, well. What's this?
That information that's here outside.
My Lord Inquisitor.
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I am always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspar is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspar is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
I heard Celine was having the entire wing redecorated, but the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Oh yeah, that's up there. So down here.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
And here is Dorian. Yeah, let's talk to Dorian for a moment.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperial. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
What if your mother were actually here? Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
So far, this seems like harmless political intrigue. A few murders arranged. Some scandals contrived from nothing. Like a homecoming, honestly.
I appreciate that you are willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Yeah, let's light up a fresh pliff, open up a new can of energy, and then time for step 1 of the timer run. Oh yeah. Okay, let's climb up. Okay, yeah. Then let's open this door. Nothing. Then
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
You may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. It would be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Prince Ezio Valisti of the House of Valisti in Antiva, and third Talon of the Antivan Crows.
Laurent was the love of my life. You remember my husband? Poor darling. Killed in a war with Ferelden.
And Lady Babette de Lonce, daughters of the Comte de Lonce.
Look at Lady Cambien's slippers, trimmed with pearls, and emeralds, and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose, and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambien's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambien acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
Damn.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
Oh, damn, that gives me also court approval. Okay.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I have heard they are the finest in the
Why would the Empress invite an elf woman?
The game, of course. Celine has something up her sleeve.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more than usual, I see. You haven't dazzled the court this evening, but at least you've avoided embarrassing yourself. Well done. What brings you to me?
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor. Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We will be happy to assist you if we can.
Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade!
Doesn't look like negotiations are going well.
I would love to hear about your time in Kirkwall, Commander. Another time, perhaps.
I still remember the day they came to tell me that my second husband...
Be careful with that train.
Is that the Inquisitor? He's not very good looking, is
This could be worth checking out.
Some...
Horus.
Will be held accountable for this.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for. Servant. What's he doing here?
Does this guy seem out of place to anyone else?
Is that the Shalon family crest? What have you been up to, Gaspard?
Time to have a word with the Duke. Venatori agents! That must be the Venatori leader. The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Yeah, by the way, one of my new favorite combos. Templar specialization with two-handed weapons. Oh ja, dat storen je. But I need to find a way up.
fancy meeting you here. Shouldn't you be dancing, Inquisitor? What will the nobility say?
Ambassador, we meet again.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved. You cleaned this place out. It will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers. But killing a council emissary? Bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace? Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Are you sure he's behind this? He was too easygoing for a man plotting treason.
Don't let his charm blind you. He's Orlesian. That smile is his mask. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
You know how to make a sales pitch, Ambassador. I'll give you that.
I do, don't I? I know which way the wind is blowing. I'd bet coin that you'll be part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
There was so much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
Knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen. The ginger.
Keep talking. I'm starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we all?
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed you can. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
I'm already taken, Your Grace.
Your lover has nothing to fear. This is business, not pleasure. You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
What do you think I ought to know?
My brother and my dear cousin have been at each other's throats for too long.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Do we both want that, Lady Florian?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
And that's plus 5.
Both, actually.
That's already plus 15 for this dance.
I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
If I've learned anything, Your Grace, it is to put my trust in no one.
And that's plus 5. Okay.
It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
And that's again plus 5.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
Wow.
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
I'd happily do more dancing. Just not with Corypheus.
I promise not to invite him to your next ball.
Were you dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become Emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that. Whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thedas.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this point. I say Gaspard, provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
Okay, Nightwing, before I make a decision, who would you have in control of the Empire, and why? I'm curious.
I like the idea of Briala and the elves. Kind of kills two birds with one stone. She doesn't seem to be too warlike.
Yeah, Gaspard is very warlike. With Gaspard, I have something like bring a general in political command. Never do that.
Correct.
Because that's how you create military dictators.
Exactly right.
And okay, my opinion is the Celine, the Empress. My choice.
The Empress.
Because she's one of the best diplomats in Thedas.
Well, there you go then.
And what Thedas needs right now with that shit with Corypheus, let the Inquisition do the war part. Let her do the diplomatic part. She needs to lead the nation. The Inquisition will disappear after a couple of 100 years when it's not needed anymore. Her empire will need to stay strong, and the best thing for this situation is the diplomat, in my opinion. But indeed, if I would say, oh shit, yeah, the elves need more, but with the background of this character, he's a free Martius noble.
Right.
He is pretty religious. He's a Templar.
Right.
So yeah, in this situation, then still, he doesn't hate elves, but hey, it's a human empire.
Right.
So yeah.
We came here to save Celine.
Then you must not only save her life, but also her empire.
That means giving her a victory over both Gaspard and Briala.
If there truly is proof Gaspard's in league with Corypheus, that would be a start.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Pentecost wearing?
My dear Josephine, you should invite all the family to Skywood for the summer. You'll be born the second you step past.
Are all the Delancey's here?
You have such beautiful hair, Commander. Thank you.
So many crimes of fashion.
No new
I should
info.
go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
My third husband, Pierre, lost his life to Salia. I swore off marriage forever.
You must admit,
Interesting. Boring.
You talking to Duke Cyril de Montfort?
Are we going to sneak around to look through the Empress's unmentionables now? Just how drunk are you, boss?
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody. Anybody?
Oh, thank you.
Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Floriane.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child.
But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you trying to find in Florian's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Is there anyone else who knows the code in the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say that's Celine's scandal, not Briala's.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Here.
You hated Orlesian assholes!
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
I had a feeling you were mixed up in all this.
Such a pity. You could almost be Orlesian, if you were just a little quicker. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
I always like that he's used to it by now. Didn't disappoint him.
You can't
he's
begin
used to
to
it by
imagine
now.
what Calpurnia and I have in store. And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him and bring me his marked hand. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
Yeah.
Just his tits. What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
No more demons. It's safe.
Maker? I've never seen one that close before. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual.
I'll be back in a bit. Got to use the restroom.
Yep.
Want a new job? One that pays better. The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress or the court or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
The
It's been too...
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Grand Duchess is the assassin. Don't let her anywhere near the Empress.
Duchess? At once, Inquisitor.
Let all gathered attend. Her Imperial Majesty will now address the court.
Lords and ladies, as a nation, we mourn our sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends and lovers claimed by war. The sky is torn open, our divine is dead, and many fear the end of all things comes upon us. Orlais must stand as a bastion, a bulwark behind which all Thedas may take shelter. So has it stood for 1,000 years. So shall it ever stand. This would not have been possible without the efforts of many. Dear cousin, please step forward.
Grand Duchess, stand down!
Damn!
For Corypheus, kill them all!
Cullen, protect the people!
Yes, Inquisitor.
Beaten at every turn. You stole the moment of my triumph, just as you stole the demon army from Merimon. And now you've chased a defenseless woman into the garden. Are you proud of yourself?
You were about to murder the Empress. We both know you're not defenseless.
True, you never were one to fall for my helpless damsel act. The night is still young. All I need to recover is to kill you, Inquisitor. So good of you to attend my soirée.
Time to make use of being fucking overpowered.
Where's the Duchess?
Wait. Let's...
Make it take you!
Carter, why aren't you? Okay, that's good.
knows how to make exit. Where's the Duchess? Find Florida! Hurry! Walls again. Starting to feel delighted.
And where the hell?
Find Florida!
And she's dead. Or at least down.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
Thanks to Briala, Gaspard's mercenary captain will testify that he hired men to infiltrate the palace.
Hired thugs? I didn't expect you to stoop so low, cousin.
Don't be naive, Celine. The only difference between a mercenary and a common soldier is a uniform.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually you'll convince somebody.
He also murdered a Council of Heralds emissary. I found the body and his knife in the servants' quarters.
I have done no such thing.
Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
For this service to the Empire, Briala, your previous treachery will be pardoned. But you will have to live in exile.
You're too kind.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future. You have done a service for the Empire never to be forgotten, my friend. This piece is your doing. You truly are the instrument of Andraste. Orlais will never forget your part in this, nor will I. Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at an end. The Orlesian Empire is whole again. Those who drove us into war for selfish gain have been dealt with as traitors. Gaspard de Chalon is guilty of treason. He is no longer our cousin, and shall never again hold title or land in Orlais. We have lost enough. No more! Now, we can move forward to healing and restoration. In our hour of need, the Inquisition has faced these dangers beside us. It is the honor of Orlais to stand with Andraste's herald to end this crisis. And in ages to come, our children and grandchildren can say that we left them a brighter world. Will you address the court, my friend?
Ending the war was the first step. Our final goal must be peace for all Thedas.
Well said, Inquisitor. We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field, but that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? It is most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad to see.
Then I have happy news, as you shall be seeing a great deal more of me. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
I can't believe you escaped before me. A fat count insisted on talking about soup for 15 minutes. We can return to Skyhold whenever you like. The sooner the better. Is something wrong?
This isn't over. Corypheus will strike back at us for this.
Of course you will. Then we will destroy him, as he deserves. We will need to put the soldiers at Skyhold on alert. Better to be safe.
Wait. There is one thing we must do before we go. May I have this dance, Lady Cassandra?
A dance? After all we've been through tonight?
Can you think of a better way to celebrate?
I suppose this isn't terrible.
No, but except that she's religious AF, or else Cassandra would be my type.
The matter
but
is urgent, Lady
Right.
Josephine. I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Phaedos. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
Are the Grand Clerics truly unable to elect a divine?
Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother. Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and
I'm
stopped
gonna go
his
check on
rebellion.
Sid.
Soon Corypheus will have no place to
Goed,
hide.
alright.
Nolan is hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready. Blessings upon us all.
I wonder what it is that gives Grey Wardens their legendary skill and stamina. I should like to study one. Would that fine fellow I've seen in your company consent to a careful examination?
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Alam-Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
There are problems coming out of Alam-Shiral?
There are always problems from Alam-Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Liliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine. Because of what happened at Alam-Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Liliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Liliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
Many extraordinary things have happened to get us to this point.
I'm not so certain. I think it has been a long time coming. Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
You're not the only candidate. What about Liliana?
Liliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy. But she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would be chaos for us all.
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help. Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
Your determination is admirable.
Some men would call it an unattractive trait.
I'm not those men.
Truer words have not been spoken.
Who's using flattery now? Influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Inquisitor, come, have a drink. To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
You know what they say when drinking with pool bottoms up?
I know, right? Put some chest on your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn. That thing you just said, you shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean? Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at us?
I know, right? Yes, the second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi, the glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
Well, you know how we have horns. We kind of look more dragony than most people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you breed dogs or horses. What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink. Nice. To dragons.
To finding the biggest, baddest things in the world and showing them that we're badder.
Anan.
Nice. Oh.
Good day. Good to see you.
One for the Empress, for Gaspar, Briala, the Duchess, and Caritas, right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right, so long as there's a book for the throne? A pretty one, sure. But how many lives are worth one Empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
I don't know. Want to stop a party, I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an Empress. That, and Briala being an idiot, the whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
What can I say? I've always liked Sarah's outlook.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
That would have made everything much simpler.
The colors were pretty, though.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please
Hang on,
enjoy
I'll be
your
right
meal
back.
this evening, your
Yeah.
worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did. I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese, the mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me the Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're laughing at yourself?
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
And by the way, this is pretty new to me because I didn't spend much time with people like Cole after a specific point in the game most of the time. Because Dragon Age Inquisition is one of those games that I completed once, but yeah, not totally completed.
Right. Just remember that Cole is actually a spirit, so you're going to run into similar problems that you had with the other spirit in the other game.
In Dragon Age 2 and Origins, I have never been that far that I had a spirit in my crew.
No, the guy that was possessed by a spirit.
Yeah, still didn't been that far. But that's because I was pretty extremely early in the game.
Our heroes trove the winding road, defiant of the fire. Uncertain falls for home and port when next they smile. A man is pinned through blood and sin, a bastard of the gloom.
A rising cut through bone and gut, an awful skyward blue. Inquisitor, a title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Meriden, a humble bard.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
Are you a bard, like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
Carry on, then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor. There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
That was my favorite squire you just ran past.
Yeah. The first lieutenant of Bull.
No.
Greetings, your worship.
Blackwall has something new.
A little halfling chick.
Oh, okay.
Or dwarf chick, whatever she is.
Oh yeah, dwarf, yeah. The scout. Scout Harding.
Yeah, the scout. Scout Harding, that's the one. Scout Harding. What you doing, Sid? You doing a staring contest? You were staring at her, looked like she was staring at you. Wasn't sure who was gonna flinch.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company. When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did? Not the fireside tale I was expecting, Blackwall. Just listen. I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening. You said you were just a boy. I was old enough to know the dog was suffering and that it was wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Yeah, Blackwell's always pretty much on the dark side of things. He's never got any good news.
But the ways to make him happy is by helping people.
No, I get that. I'm just saying that he's a doom and gloom kind of guy because he's been living through it and followed orders that he didn't like.
No, he's living a lie.
That too.
Because Blackwall isn't a Grey Warden. Sorry for the spoilers, people, but...
I know that. But yeah.
He's faking it till he's making it.
Right. He's fake it to make it, yep. Fake it till you get it right.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better.
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... Not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
Yeah. Hey, he's telling this, and then one of the people that was high chance was part of the Grey Warden's party is now also in the same place. Morrigan. Because yeah, I know about the major circle, about that he is. I met him in Dragon Age Origins, I think. Yeah.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you.
I think it was in 2.
No, Inquisition. Origins, I mean. Maybe also
so Origins
in 2,
was Origins was the fall of Ferelden? Because he was the king of Ferelden.
No, he was a Templar in the Ferelden circle of mages.
You're right, I'm thinking about the other guy.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Hawk, you mean?
I forget his
player
name.
Character. Hawk is the player character of Dragon Age 2.
Right, Hawk was the character that played, but he wasn't the freaking king of Ferelden.
No, the king of Ferelden.
That was the blonde dude.
Yeah.
That looked a lot like this guy. Cullen,
yeah.
Not Cullen, but
Alistair.
This is Cullen, right?
Yeah,
Alistair, that's it, Alistair.
He is the crew member of, Alistair is the Templar, is the other Grey Warden. Is the Grey Warden that was already a Grey Warden when you get initiated in Origins.
Alistair is the king of Ferelden.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I've met good people here.
I don't think he was a Grey Warden at the time. He might have become one later, one traveling with Hawk, but he wasn't initially. The Grey Wardens were there just to kind of help him out, and
no, Alistair
spiriting
is
him away.
Simply, Alistair is one of those later in the further in the bloodline, but because people higher in the bloodline got gone.
Mm-hmm. No, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't saying how he got to be king. I was just saying that he was suddenly the king of Ferelden. I mean,
yeah.
He was at the battle and shit went downhill. He thought it was his decision making. It had nothing to do with his decision making.
Alistair was literally the. You and Alistair are the only two survivors of that first great battle that you fight in, where the Grey Warden that recruits you dies.
Correct. And
Alistair is the only other Grey Warden. And if the original Grey Warden sacrifices simply to complete the game, I know at least that to complete that game, or Alistair or the player character will sacrifice themselves. And if you choose the player character and help Alistair, and you can help Alistair,
that's what we saw in the store.
Become the king.
Oh my god, no, I do not want to dress up my cat as a roach. Oh god, no. That's cute. My mom would love that one.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard. They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Never mind.
Carry on.
Inquisitor.
Oh, time to judge someone.
First, this wasn't my idea. It is an issue born of titles and heir apparency and... Halam Shiral is having difficulty freeing trade routes formerly controlled by Duchess Florian. Had she been tried, her assets would be forfeit and considerable bureaucracy avoided. So they ask that we judge her.
Wait, she's in that crate. Okay. But
I have to judge her remains? I would say that. I have to judge her remains?
Are you serious? I did my part. She's dead.
That was the time allotted for rebuttal. Her crimes negated any claim to... Forgive me, there is an odor.
There's a precedent.
oh yeah, because I have the I have almost all those intelligent, those knowledge perks from the Inquisition
about a precedent
tree.
where it was done once before.
So.
I like community service. I give her community service. She can never do it.
Trade routes will return to the reigning monarch. Why don't we just follow suit?
See?
A wise choice. Thank you for making it swiftly.
That's her code for thank you for not giving me 3 sarcastic answers before you actually answered.
Yeah.
How did she do that? Think about it. How did she do that?
What?
It's time to plan our next
You
attack.
ran away from her in that chamber, ran directly down the hall, ran through the door, and she's already sitting at her desk.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus' army of pets.
And you ran right by her to go in here.
Orlais support, our numbers match his.
How did she get in front of you?
Followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
That's what we want. Demoralized soldiers fall first. Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They've terrorized Thetis long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we'll go.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Which should surprise no one. Fortunately, I can assist.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you. This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
It's beautiful in its way.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
Yeah, try as I might, I could never not like Morrigan.
Yeah.
She was no nonsense and badass. Which is a great combination.
Yeah.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost. I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better. For a time, I was safe from those who hunted me, but only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
I suppose you have such a key?
The key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants to come here?
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
What you doing, Sid? What you doing right there?
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both.
Yet more elf root. sure you do the support, Cassandra.
I don't know yet if I will do that.
Okay. I think you could like get her elected as divine.
Mm-hmm.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, use it as a training exercise.
I totally agree.
Inquisitor.
Yep, that's King Alistair right there.
Yeah. Okay, then let's head to the Emerald Grace. And this will be one of the... Huh? Why can't I take Blackwall with me there? I wasn't even planning on taking Blackwall with me, but...
Maker have mercy.
Dalish. They've been murdered.
Most were unarmed. They didn't stand a chance.
There should be Inquisition soldiers here.
We should look around.
monitoring back in the... And you're back.
Yeah. I had that error where I couldn't rejoin the party, but it was showing me in charge of it. So I had to restart the PlayStation.
We just asked where the Inquisition soldiers were. They are here. Fuck. And they are dead. Holy fuck.
Find all these fanatics.
I hate archers in every game that has them. Oh fuck.
Search them. Maybe we can figure out what they were after.
Okay, in this game I hate one thing even more than archers. Mages. At least enemy mages. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, it feels pretty good to kick those guys' ass that fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 1 to 2 hits and they're done is very helpful at this level.
Certainly if you fought them on levels that they were becoming a problem.
Let's look around.
That's what I mean. You're beyond the problem.
So now they are...
They're like routine, you know? Yeah, there was nothing to that
one. A friend of mine once told me about the Emerald Knights. Apparently they had fierce eyes and great pointy swords. She lacked a flair for dramatic description.
Like, main reason why you're here. I just went out on a whim and lighted those things and lit those things.
an account of Red Crossing. When the elves attacked that town, it prompted the exalted March of the Dales. The Dalish would want to see this.
The Chantry would no doubt be interested in the account as well.
Yeah. But I'm giving it to the Dalish. To be honest, I already decided on that.
Fanatics. They are blind to the truth of what they serve.
These are our men.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm gonna be taking my girl across the street to get her something to drink, something to eat.
Yeah.
But I'll be back if you're still broadcasting. I'll watch some more.
Yeah, but I'm gonna bring this back, and after I've done that, I'm gonna go off. So.
Okay.
Big chance that I will be off when you're back.
Alrighty.
So.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Now I'm gonna take a quick toilet run before we travel there. So I will be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's travel to the Danish camp.
Share something else with you. There's strange glyphs inscribed in the stones of this place, revealed only with balefire, although they are elven in origin. I cannot make out their purpose. Perhaps they will mean something to you.
I found something about Red Crossing in Dinan Hanim.
If you went to the Emerald Graves, did you see Tavin and the others?
They were killed. I'm sorry.
I am too. Sorry, but not surprised. Thank you for bringing this to me. It is part of our tale and will be cherished. May your gods watch over you, friend.
Welcome again, friend.
Yeah, but
You have proven yourself to be an ally of the Dalish, friend. If Lorinel still wishes to join me, he has my blessing.
yeah, he's already part of our crew. And you know what? I'm gonna end the stream here with the main crew of Cassandra, Varric and Dorian and Carter. I would say for now. And I'm not sure, by the way, if it will be Monday again, because maybe I should have told this sooner, but from now on the streams will be more randomized, so hopefully I will enjoy streaming then a bit more. So, but for now I would say till next time.